I'm on the throne, deep divers, and I woke up like this, all magical and fly. How you feeling today, deep divers? Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers who are really on their journey to become their greatest version, working on themselves, doing a little samba baby, and of course, let's breathe, deep divers, let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana baby. Look, deep divers of planet Earth, finally, be ready for the dramatic Earth changes in the global shift. We got so much to talk about, it's unbelievable. Because, you see, I've been receiving so many messages, especially with what's happening in the world, what's going on in people's lives. So, people have a lot to deal with in this whole new world order. And I want you deep divers to prepare yourself for the dramatic Earth changes in the global shift. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about it all, deep divers. I want everyone to hit that like button right now if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real, and share this video with someone, because we have to talk about this, deep divers. Are you ready? I thought so. Let's go. Say it with me, deep divers. Peace. That's right. You feel good when you say that. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We're here in the gold room and the green room at the same time. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. I hope, deep divers, you woke up today raising the vibration. Take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that something good is about to come into your life. I hope that something good happens to you today, because I know a lot of people are really going through it. Now, deep divers, finally, be ready for the dramatic Earth changes in the global shift. Can you feel the shift? I can feel it. The cat down the road can feel it. We're living in a whole new world right now, and so much is going on in your life, in my life, in the world around us. And this is not happening by accident. It's happening because there's a monumental global shift happening. These things only come around, deep divers, once in a blue moon. We are here. We're in the midst of it. And that's the reason why a lot of people are like overwhelmed right now, because so many things are happening at the same time. We're going to dive into it and how to really get ready and just take a look at what's really happening in the world and in your life. Become your greatest version today, deep divers. That's what we're here to do. Are you ready to dive deep? I thought so. Let's go. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Once again, shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers of planet Earth. Shout out to all of you chosen ones. Shout out to everyone who's on the journey to becoming their greatest version. Now, be ready for the dramatic Earth changes in the global shift. So, deep divers, you probably noticed how a lot of people right now are returning back to Gaia. Like, you saw me yesterday on the beach doing a little samba baby, and I'm like, let me make a video on the beach just to show deep divers this is what I do. This is what I do, deep divers. This is my life. I'm literally on the beach every single day. I'm in the forest every single day. I've got over 5,000 videos in the heart of nature. But just remind yourself, when I press stop on the camera, I'm still in the heart of nature, looking 19. Deep divers, there has been a dramatic return back to Gaia. Have you noticed that? Like, a lot of people are spending more time in the park than usual, more time by the ocean than usual. They're going hiking. They want to hug a tree. They want to see a waterfall. And this is all part of the global shift that's happening, because I told you there's a split happening between 3D and 5D. The 5D, the fifth dimension, Gaia is the perfect representation of the fifth dimension. It is our home. It is our habitat. And so many people are migrating back to Gaia because nature heals you. You need that sunlight. You need that fresh air. You need the ocean. And that's the reason why I always make videos in the heart of nature or a magical green room. Because this is magic here, deep divers. Be ready for the coming earth changes in the global shift, finally. You see, deep divers, right now, there are so many people letting go. Letting go of the persona. Letting go of the mask. You see, in our society, so many people have come to believe they are their name, they are their job, they are this fake persona. And it's totally false. That's not who you really are. Who were you before the world told you who you were? Oh my gosh, slow motion. I said, who were you before the world told you who you were? Go and listen to that song, The Message. A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. You see, right now, so many people are letting go of the mask, the persona, the identity. And they are now experiencing total liberation. I did it along my early journey. I had to let it all go. Everything that I thought I was a lie. And I know so many of you along your journey, you're starting to realize that everything that you thought you were is actually a lie. Like, people don't even know who you are. We don't even know you, deep divers, right? So people are now moving into what I call the greater I am. The greater I am. People are now defining who they are. Not allowing society to define, not allowing society to define who they are. And they're taking back their freedom, taking back their power. And this is all symbolic of the new earth that is emerging out of the ashes of the old earth. Finally, be ready for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift. You see, deep divers, right now on the planet, as I'm speaking, a lot of people are getting turned off by the concrete jungle, by the billboards, by the corporations, by the hustle and bustle, by the I have no time, I'm always busy, by the I'm always stressed out, by the noise, pollution. And you see, pressure creates diamonds. We must realize that there is a mass exodus out of these concrete jungles all over the world. From New York to London to Lagos, whatever city that has a concrete jungle, people are leaving it. And this is all because of the global shift. People, like, we're living in a time right now, deep divers, where there is so much information that the way we have been living is wrong. And everything that we have been taught from childhood is a lie. Not only about ourselves, but about the world around us. And a lot of people, they were once comfortable in the concrete jungle. That was me a long time ago. I'm like, hey, but then I got tired of it. I got tired of how low the frequency and vibration was in the concrete jungle. So what did I do? I left. Yeah. And I took the cat down the road with me. Deep divers. Finally, people are doing that. Congratulations. Be ready for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift. You see, once they leave that concrete jungle, they're going straight back to nature. They're going for that hike. They're going hiking. They're going to find themselves. They're choosing to be at one with the universe. They're reminding themselves of one humanity. This is what's happening. The amount of people right now who are submerging themselves in the heart of nature. You know why? Because nature helps you remember who you really are. That's how I found myself. I lost myself in the concrete jungle. I found myself in the heart of nature. Slow motion. Be ready for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift. Now, deep divers, I've spoke briefly about this Israeli-Palestinian conflict with Gaza, Israel, Hamas, everything happening in that region, the West Bank and all of that. And I said that don't choose sides. And a lot of people are not choosing sides. They're being on the side of love, peace, and justice. And once again, we must spread good energy and peace to that region and remind ourselves it's the innocent people on both sides that suffer. Well, you see, be ready for this dramatic earth change in the global shift. You see, the noise, rather the voice, that's better, the voice of peace is now louder than the voice of war. Let me repeat that. The voice of peace is now louder than the voice of war. And because of this, the international community is seeing what's going on with Israel and Palestine, and they're saying, wait a second, you can't do this because innocent civilians are being killed in Gaza. And in Israel, they were killed as well. It's terrible on both sides, but especially in Gaza, because now you have over 12,000 innocent civilians killed. Half of them are children. People in hospitals haven't even got the right equipment. Babies are dying. It's crazy. So people are now looking from the outside and saying, no, enough is enough. We need a peace solution. And this is symbolic of the global shift. Everyone is watching. And everyone is going to be held accountable for the wrongs that they do, and justice will be restored. Be ready for this to even increase. Because you see, we're in a time right now, deep divers, where people are waking up. People are saying, wait a second, I have a voice, I can spread a message, and I can get other people to think that, wait a second, that's not right. And you're seeing a turning of the tide right now across the whole planet. In the Congo, you have millions of people displaced. It's crazy. People are now opening their eyes and say, you know what, humanity has to do better. And they have money for war, but they can't feed the poor. We have to do better. Finally, deep divers, be ready for the coming earth changes in the global shift. What else can we expect? Homeschooling is on the rise. I used to actually work in a school, deep divers, and when I actually left, I was making a video one day, and a woman walked past and said, "Ralph Smart, is that you?" I said, "No, it's not." She said, "Ralph, is that you?" I said, "No, it's not." She said, "Ralph, it is you." I said, "Yes, it is me." And she said, "Ralph, thanks so much for your videos. I'm homeschooling my son and my daughter, and it's fantastic because now I get to teach them the right curriculum. And your videos have helped me become my greatest version. I want to give the same to my children by actually removing them from these indoctrination centers so I can give them the right information that they're actually going to need in later life." I said, fantastic. Well, this is a sign of the global shift that's happening. You see, a lot of wealthy people, they don't send their children to normal schools. They give them private education. And that's the reason why they get ahead in life, because knowledge is power. And right now, in this global shift that's happening, with so many people wanting to become their greatest version, a lot of people, parents, are choosing to homeschool their own children to give them the right curriculum, not the brainwashing, not the programming, because you learn it all at school. That's the reason why the world is so effed up. We get screwed over in school. Well, now people are saying, you know what, it's time to give people a better education. Education emanating from the Latin educare, which means to bring out. We're supposed to be bringing out the greatness of people. We're supposed to be bringing out the greatness from children, not putting in things for them to memorize, which they don't need later on in life. I haven't used trigonometry, deep divers, in a little while, or Pythagoras. Finally, deep divers, be ready for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift. Look, when I remind myself, deep divers, this is like an image of what the new earth looks like. This video right here, because it's a woman connecting with the ecosystem, with these beautiful monkeys, right? Probably somewhere in Bali. But doesn't she seem so happy? Don't the monkeys seem so happy? You see, once upon a time, deep divers, the animals protected human beings, even in the ocean. You might go for a swim, you may not be able to kind of find your bearings. A dolphin is going to help you out. Even sharks, they could help you out. Now they just attack you because they're like, these terrible humans have got to go. Well, you see, during this global shift, a lot of people are realizing for so long humanity has lived in an ecosystem. And it's time to go back to the ecosystem. And that means all life is precious. The dog down the road and the cat down the road, their life is just as precious as your life. Their life is just as precious as your life. So people are now respecting other life forms on the planet to say, actually, who am I to say I'm better than the cat down the road? Who are you, deep divers, to say you're better than the cat down the road? Exactly. Finally, deep divers, be ready for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift. People don't want to be miserable every single day anymore. I said people don't want to be miserable every single day anymore. They want to be happy. They want to do what they really want to do. They want to do what they love to do. They don't want to feel guilty about who they are, ashamed of who they are. They want to accept themselves, love themselves. And that's what you're seeing happen all around the world. Now, on the flip side, there is a movement towards the metaverse. You see, I told you there's a split happening. Some people are waking up and some people are going further into the artificial intelligence machine world metaverse. And it's a choice right now. I'm choosing my humanity over this artificial insanity, but I do know there are some people who are going to go straight into the metaverse. They're going to go straight into the metaverse, and they're going to live there. They're going to stay there forever. And that's going to be their new home. And it's people you know, friends and family members. They're going to choose to become the Borg, the android, the cyborg. Because technology is increasing and accelerating. And what you're seeing is that human beings are changing from human to artificial intelligence. Some people sleep with their mobile phone right next to their chest. They never turn it off. And that's a trap by the inorganic ones to keep you in a state of bondage. And right now, there are a fair amount of people who are still under the spell, what I call the AI spell. And not everyone's going to make it during this global shift. Not everyone's going to remain human. Unfortunately, some people are going to turn into the android, into the cyborg. Don't allow that to be you, deep divers. Don't allow that to be you. Now, the good news. Finally, be ready. Prepare yourself for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift. You see, justice is being restored. I told you this symbolic image of the scales. This is going to be very prevalent in the months and years to come. You're going to see people being held accountable for everything they've done in the past, whether it's war criminals, all kind of things. You're going to see a reshuffling because justice is going to be restored on the planet, and this is going to give way to the new earth. It's here already. Okay, prepare yourself for it. And this Tibetan bowl, deep divers, you see, we are healing each other right now, and so many people are doing that. They're actually coming together with like minds and saying, hey, let's do some sound healing. Do you know, deep divers, I'm in Santa Monica Beach, and a woman says, hey, can I do some sound healing for you? I'm like, Yes, please. So what happens is she lays her bowls down and she's with another guy and they start playing the Tibetan bowls. I'm there like in a state of meditation. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. And she's healing me. And it lasted about 10 minutes. And I woke up and I felt 10 years younger. And I looked 10 years younger. And I had so much energy. I felt so peaceful. And right now, be ready for more people healing through sound. You know, when you remind yourself that, like Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. All there is sound, vibration, frequency, and energy. So you can actually heal yourself with the right sound frequencies. I told you. A lot of people are listening to music on 440 hertz, but once upon a time it used to be 4432 hertz, which is connected to the Schumann resonance of 8 hertz, the heartbeat of the earth. So you got to remind yourself, people are now waking up to the realization that we can actually heal ourselves with sound. And also, so many people are uniting right now. And this is why I'm like so happy, because I'm on the beach yesterday. Someone comes, says, "Oh my gosh, Ralph, thanks for your videos." I'm like, wow, what are the chances of you seeing me at this beach and you're coming up to me? This is a confirmation of the global shift. So prepare yourself for more synchronicities in your own life. If you are on a certain frequency and vibration, I told you about Judgment Day, remind yourself that same frequency or vibration is going to catch up with you. I've been putting out so much good energy. It just comes back to kiss me in the face. Aww. And then just say, "Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello?" Beautiful deep divers, make sure you hit that like button right now. If you support The Real, subscribe to this channel as well. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video. Let's breathe. Let's go. That was magical. Deep divers, I said let's go. Woo! Breathing in that grass, prana, baby. Oh yeah. It's starting to feel like that old Infinite Waters again. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. Also, go and check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. You're going to love that, Deep Divers, okay? And go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, Deep Divers, for men, women, children, even cats. All new limited edition designs at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. We're doing the fashion show in Miami. If you want to be an Infinite Waters model, DM me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart. Deep divers, they tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Right now, you must be ready for the dramatic earth changes in the global shift, because so much is happening. But you can help yourself when you protect yourself by preparing yourself for what's coming. Become your greatest version, Deep Divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Once again, Deep Divers of planet Earth, make sure that you hit that like button right now and share this video. We're on the throne. Hit that like button and share this video. And leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know, Deep Divers, how this video inspired you. One love, one love, one love. Deep Divers is one love every day. Peace.